All the Art Connection is a bridge. The Art Connection has found a way to bridge the need for art to be seen.
I think it's very important for everyone to have access to art.
It was a great experience because I had a chance to be a part of something in a cultural way that I'd never experienced before.
Art, I think by its nature, is something that it's everybody's. When you're painting it, you don't do it just for one person to like. And I didn't see any art. When I grew up without art in Norfolk, Virginia, and it just wasn't part of my life, my family's life. So it wasn't until later that I discovered it, and I often think what I missed by not having art around me.
Faye's main concern was that there are so many artists who have so much work, whether they've sold hundreds of works or not, that may be sitting in storage, or that at the time of their death might not be viewed by people.
The integrity of what we do here at the Art Connection is that it's not about ownership, it's about sharing. It's about connecting those that have with those that need.
Interim House is a 6-month residential facility. It holds up to 18 men, and it helps bring them back into the community as far as working and program, AA program. We offer counseling, group therapy. So it's home to a lot of men that come through those doors. I was so excited. They gave us enough to put everywhere. It's like upstairs, living room, dining room, offices. Counselors took a part in it, so they wanted some artwork for their offices. The residents also picked some, so everybody got, kind of what they wanted, and we spread it all around, so it was really nice. This adds a lot of character, and it's unique because they're all different, and so it's really important because, again, with budget cuts, we can't do that extra, to add the warmth to the house, so it's nice.
The fact that some of these people who don't have access to original art on a daily basis now do, I think it makes them change their attitude towards things.
The artwork has brought an aesthetic quality to the house that, to a place that one might not think there'd be any aestheticism. It's brought a sense of peacefulness into the house, and it's much appreciated by fellow residents and myself.
Having this artwork here gave everybody a chance to see something other than the original stuff that we call recovery posters or recovery pictures. It gives them a chance to see something of different culture and different thoughts and principles. That's how I feel about it.
The more that I see them, studying them and looking at it, it's fantastic for me to see their reactions, because each time, they're a little more intrigued and a little more intrigued, and now they're seeing something different in the pictures that they didn't see before. Naturally, the longer they sit in front of them, so it's been fun to watch that, and the comments, everybody sees something different a lot of times.
Art has kind of become something that people are a little afraid of, particularly contemporary art. The art world has kind of removed itself from ordinary people, and I think this is one way of rebuilding those bridges to ordinary people around the purpose and utility and joy, really, of having art around you. So I think it serves many purposes, not just providing, an outlet for artists to place their work, but also a kind of an expanded dialogue with the public at large about art.
Many of the people who live here have not had access to museums or art galleries or to artists, and for them to be able to go buy pieces of art, to talk about it, to touch it, to have the artists sometimes come in and talk about their work has been very exciting for people. And I think, again, it brings a sense of continuity with the world. You know, they're not insular, and there's a lot of other people and feelings in this building.
I don't think people look at it enough, you know, to realize how beautiful nature is, or even the skyline when it's setting and all that. You know, I think it's so beautiful that people don't pay attention to it or something. I don't know.
Older people are very clear about what they like and they don't like it, and they don't hesitate to say. So we have a conglomerate here now of pictures that some people hate and some people love and some people just, you know. But it's here and people talk about it and they know it's here. And it's a part of the building. It's become a permanent part of the building, so that when I'm gone and they're gone and, you know, 30 years from now, the art will still be here. We are very grateful for the art, and we are so impressed with the quality of the art. And as you said before, we could not possibly purchase pieces of this stature under our budget. So it's wonderful to have it here.
These agencies are always very appreciative, and it's great to see how they show that appreciation and in so many ways to the artists.
They invited me to this reception, and it was really amazing. All the parents had brought food, and they had made these certificates sort of honoring me, and the kids had all made pictures in their art classes that were about rock and water themes, and the kids had also made paper flowers, and they presented me with a bouquet of these paper flowers. It was really quite an event. I enjoy the people that choose to work on the Art Connection, and I enjoy meeting the people who have the art and hearing what they have to say about it.
Anybody that's had the opportunity to work with the Art Connection, we come in on some little project and we never leave. and we don't leave because what we're doing is, as board members or as committee members or volunteers, is to see that the smallest effort on our part can make an enormous impact on individuals and organizations within the community.
So I really like them and respect them, but just what they do has been wonderful for me. I'm so happy that these pieces are in people's lives.
My favorite story is that Faye, from a small idea, had a great idea, and that great idea has never quit. Here it is almost 10 years later, and people are still doing the same. But let me do that too. Come along for the ride.
One hazard of my job is the danger of being exposed to too much art and then buying it. And my wife is telling me constantly, Jim, you can't buy any more artwork. So my solution with the portfolio that I really wanted to have of Ken Beck's was to buy it for her birthday. So that was a birthday present for Joni. And we both get to, of course, appreciate that.
The one right behind you. It's kind of like, I look at it as a family extension, as you can see all the different characters, you know, and I'll go deep and say uncles, aunts, and stuff from my background. So.
Yeah, I like that one. It's different like all pictures I would see. It look like a little worm going around with pictures. Look like an eye.
I like that snail directly behind you. So it's kind of cartoonish, but in the same way, very abstract. It's very nice.
One of the others was a little boy in Page Academy at school, and he said one of my paintings was his absolute favorite painting there. And I said, "Oh, that's nice." And he said, "I see it. Practically every day I go to see it." And I said, "Well, where is this?" And he said, "Well, it's in the bathroom." So that may not be what you want, but that's a true story.